Nobody cares.
Shh.
People are selfish, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. We're all doing our own thing inside our little bubble.
But going solo to the movies isn't just about enjoying a film in peace. It's about embracing the power of solitude.
In a world that's constantly telling us to seek validation from others, daring to be alone can be a revolutionary act of self-love and self-discovery. And that's what we're going to be exploring in this video today. In our society, there's a widespread belief that being alone is somehow a bad thing. We're constantly bombarded with messages suggesting that we need to be in a relationship to be happy. As a result, many people jump into relationships too early in life without taking the time to truly get to know and love themselves first. Despite these societal pressures, more and more people are embracing solo activities, including going to the movies alone. According to a survey by Showcase Cinemas, 24% of Americans have gone to the movies alone at least once, and this trend seems to be on a rise in recent years. Going to the movies alone is not a new concept. In the early days of cinema, movie theaters were often seen as a place for individuals to escape the daily grind and immerse themselves in a story. It wasn't until later that going to the movies became more of a social activity. So why do it? Here we go. I'm going to give you 7 reasons why you should go to the movies today by yourself. If this doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. All right. Number 1, numero uno, freedom of choice. How many times have you tried to go to the movie to watch an amazing, thought-provoking, independent documentary when your best friend Toby wants to watch Transformers? And because you're passive, because you're a people pleaser, you say yes and you're miserable for 2.5 hours and you want to make your brain explode. Well, that's no longer the case if you go solo. Second, immersive experience. Kind of similar. Let's say Toby is next to you and he's chewing very loudly, or he's texting some annoying girl he has a crush on. That's gonna take you away from the experience. So but going alone will help you really get into the moment, enjoy the story. Number 3, stress relief. Okay, a study by University College London demonstrated how going to the movies alone helps a lot, but reduces stress up to 68%. So that's just a cool thing about movies. Boost in confidence. Now, when you're comfortable in your own skin, now that is where it's at, okay? Number 5, I think that's where we are. Increase self-awareness. Solitude has this amazing ability to help you reflect and really just enhance your personal growth. It's fantastic. Enhance creativity. Like, who doesn't want to be more creative? You're probably watching this and being like, you know what? I need a little bit more creativity today. A little bit more of those creative juices. Well, here's a juice box. Enjoy it. And last but certainly not least, improved relationships, okay? By learning to be happy by yourself, by not really needing anybody, you make yourself like way more desirable. Believe me. People hate clinginess. They hate people that are just kind of an amalgamation of everybody else they've ever seen. Like, let's be original. Let's be ourselves. All right? So, are you going to the movies or what? Okay, if you don't trust me, many successful people such as J.K. Rowling and Elon Musk attribute their achievements to periods of solitude. They used alone time to create, innovate, and problem solve. So, if you're thinking about writing the next American novel or maybe inventing the real self-driving car, maybe some alone time could be helpful. Okay, so I feel like if at this point I haven't convinced you, you're not going to, and that's okay, because going to the movies alone is just one way of practicing how to be alone. The key here, if you take anything from this video, is to learn to be alone, because that is the one thing no one can ever take away from you. Alright, so don't be afraid to take yourself on a date, and if you do, it might be the beginning of something you were not expecting. Alright, signing off! I'm not writing, by the way, anything. I mean, I'm just doing this. It's a cool thing I see on the movies. Where is that baby going? I mean, he obviously doesn't have parents. That's obviously not the grandma's kid. And besides, it's only fair. Both of them. Boom, boom. I mean, I don't know why the car would shoot them. It's just, run over them. But anyway, Mom, I love you. All right, I'll talk to you.